It goes without saying that, technically, practically any motorcycle could be turned into a bagger if you only equip it with a pair of saddlebags. However, riders usually use this term to describe only cruiser-styled models that are meant for longer distance travel while maintaining agility and open feel. Besides obvious factory-equipped cargo accessories, these bikes usually sport windshields, more comfortable seats, plusher suspensions, and larger tanks. In today's episode of Automotive Territory, we'll be showing you the very best baggers available on today's market. So subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to get alerts about the latest motorcycle news, and enjoy the ride. Indian Challenger. In 2020, Indian introduces a new Challenger family that will try to make a dent in the sales of Harley-Davidson Road Glide. The range includes 3 models: the Base, Dark Horse, and Limited. All 3 bikes are built on an all-new cast aluminum chassis with an inverted front fork and a hydraulically adjustable Fox rear shock, and all of them come featuring the company's most powerful V-twin yet. The 108 cubic inch mill produces 122 horsepower and 128 pound-feet of torque, which are transferred to the wheel through a 6-speed constant mesh transmission. The Base Challenger has LED lighting and rides on cast wheels with race-back Brembo brakes and Metzler Cruise-Tech tires. The fully loaded Limited and Dark Horse add even more standard goodies, like the Smart Lean technology and 7-inch ride command infotainment with a quad-core processor. From the outside, the Limited stands out thanks to the premium chrome finishes, rear fender closeouts, and highway bars, while the Dark Horse is distinguished by blacked-out detailing. Yamaha Star Eludeer. The Star Eludeer is basically a simplified version of Yamaha's touring flagship, the Star Venture, and it is meant for the riders who prefer solo riding and more aggressive, leaner look. The model is built around a solid hybrid chassis with a main steel frame, aluminum subframe, and advanced composite engine mounts that isolate vibration without sacrificing rigidity. The 1,854cc air-cooled V-twin is full of torque, rated at 126 pound-feet, and it is controlled via Yamaha's ride-by-wire, chip-controlled throttle. This system allowed the engineers to mount the D-Mode tech, which allows to choose between 2 throttle response settings, touring and sharper sports response. If you weren't convinced that it is a true luxury tour, then here are a few extra premium features that the Eludeer offers: full LED lighting, standard heated seats, smart key system, 7-inch full-color LCD touch and voice-controlled infotainment, and a USB-equipped fairing storage compartment. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. Just 1 year ago, it seemed that the Street Glide simply could not become better, but Harley have proved us wrong, making fractional improvements for the 2020. You will not see any significant changes from the outside though, as the iconic batwing fairing and rounded headlight with cropped twin guard is what makes the Street Glide the company's bestseller. However, the famous bagger is now equipped with a new tech, including the standard HD Connect service, which is a subscription-based cellular service that allows riders to connect with their motorcycle and monitor vital information on a smartphone. Another big update is the optional Reflex defensive rider systems, which combines electronic riding assistance such as electronic brake, chassis traction, and drag torque slip controls to assist you on slippery slopes. The 107 cubic inch V-twin remains the base engine for the standard trim, while the Milwaukee H114 and 117 rumble beneath the special and CVO modifications. Indian Springfield Dark Horse. Fully redesigned this year, the Dark Horse version of the Springfield bagger boasts of a radically different exterior, improved tech, and an all-new Thunderstroke 116 engine with 1900cc of displacement. The looks of the 2020 model are inspired by the last year's Jack Daniel's Special Edition, featuring slammed saddlebags, blacked-out gloss finishes, and 12-inch mini ape handlebars. Instead of the familiar triple headlight, the model gets a large single halogen lamp. 3 exterior colors are on offer: black, sagebrush, and white, all of which are performed with a matte finish. The bike is built on a cast aluminum frame with a telescopic fork and an air-adjustable rear shock. It also offers 3 selectable riding modes, cruise control, and keyless ignition. while its 116 cubic inch Thunderstroke is equipped with automatic rear cylinder deactivation that improves riding comfort in traffic. Honda Goldwing. The entry-level wing is entering the new decade with quite a few extra features to enhance both performance and styling. Unlike the Tour modifications, the bagger gets the chopped-down windscreen and blackout treatment with red accents. The mighty 24-valve Unicam 1833cc flat 6-cylinder engine with 125 horsepower and 125 pound-feet stays put, but becomes 13 pounds lighter and gets revised fuel injection. As a standard, it will be coupled with a 6-speed manual transmission, but there is an optional 7-speed automatic dual clutch with the reverse and walking modes. The damping values of the double wishbone with 4.3 inches of travel and Pro-Link monoshock were retuned, improving handling and low-speed maneuverability. Finally, the Goldwings infotainment is among the best in the business, especially after this year's software upgrades. It features the 7-inch TFT display with a full set of Apple CarPlay functions. HarleyDavidson Road Glide. If we're talking long-distance touring, the Road Glide is considered by many riders as a benchmark machine that runs mile after mile with complete ease. In 2020, the bagger version of this model is represented by 3 modifications: Standard, Special, and CVO. The former takes advantage of 107 cubic inch displacement of the Milwaukee 8V twin and 109 pound-feet of torque associated with it, while the latter two get 114 and 117 cubic inches of horizon chasing power. The Boombox 4.3 radio comes as standard, but there is an option to upgrade to the Boombox GTS infotainment. The Road Glide lights the way with the darkness-defying dual daymaker reflector LED headlamps encased in the distinctive frame-mounted shark nose fairing that easily cuts through the wind. A separate shout-out should be given to the reflex-linked Brembo brakes with standard ABS that let the rider maintain control in urgent situations. Which bagger in today's market deserves the #1 spot? Did I miss some of the best models out there? Share your thoughts in the comment section once you have reviewed the entire lineup. Like this episode, and let's get back to it. Indian Chieftain and Chieftain Dark Horse. The entire Chieftain lineup is being upgraded with a new 116 cubic inch Thunderstroke V-twin that delivers class-leading torque of 126 pound-feet at as low as 2900 RPM. In the more expensive limited Dark Horse and Elite models, this mill replaces the previous 111 engine, but for the base Chieftain, it will be available alongside the old powertrain, depending on the chosen exterior design. For now, it is paired exclusively with the titanium smoke paint scheme, creating a custom look with an open fender Indian badging and a large 19-inch wheel up front. The base model features plenty of standard equipment like push button power windshield, slammed saddlebags, a comfy rogue seat, ABS, and cruise control. However, if you prefer the all-black look of the Dark Horse, the model will additionally get you full LED lighting, ride command infotainment, remote locking saddlebags, and tire pressure monitoring. BMW K1600B. Apart from the Asian giants, there are a few motorcycle manufacturers that compete on equal terms with Harley-Davidson in the cruiser bagger segment. Among them is BMW and the company's K1600B bike. From the outside, the model boasts of a typical bagger silhouette with characteristic cropped windscreen, low seat, and a relaxed foot-forward riding position. However, there are also several stylistic solutions that you won't see in other baggers, like the rear section with LED brake lights integrated in the side cases or horizontal chrome mufflers. The heart of this bagger is the 1649cc across-the-frame 6-cylinder, able to conquer the highways with 160 horsepower and the peak torque of 129 pound-feet. Apart from muscles, the potential customers will be also attracted by the high level of standard equipment, including integral ABS, heated grips and seat, cruise control, an onboard computer, and a self-leveling xenon headlight. Moto Guzzi MGX21. Introduced back in 2016, this Moto Guzzi Experimental, or MGX, carries the title 21, honoring the year when the first bike from the brand was produced. It is assembled at the same factory in Mandello del Lario, but actually it is one of the most technological and futuristic models by the Italians. The MGX shows off large 21-inch wheels with Brembo brakes, spectacular LED headlights, and advanced materials including precious carbon that are used for various body parts, such as fuel tank panels, engine, and side pannier covers. Its heart is a company-built air and oil-cooled 90-degree transverse V-twin, outputting almost 97 horses and 89 pound-feet of torque. However, the main innovation is the engine's state-of-the-art electronic control system with ride-by-wire throttle, selectable power maps, patented traction control, and new cruise control. Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Vaquero. Available exclusively in the stunning imperial blue color, the 2020 Vulcan Vaquero continues to be marketed by Kawasaki as a bagger cruiser cross, featuring a pair of hard-sealed saddlebags. As the bike's full name suggests, it comes with a 1700cc V-twin, equipped with fuel injection and liquid cooling. The mill peaks at 108 pound-feet at 2,750 rpm, has carbon fiber belt drive, and comes paired with a 6-speed transmission that, in the 5th and 6th gear, functions in overdrive. Among the tech features, we should highlight standard ABS brakes, electronic cruise control that can be engaged at speeds between 30 and 85 mph, and the company's advanced coactive braking technology that ensures perfect brake energy distribution. HarleyDavidson Heritage Classic. Riding on the Softail platform, the Heritage Classic is a compromise between Harley's upmarket cruiser and an entry-level tourer. This model is offered in two configurations: a classic chrome-wearing trim equipped with a Milwaukee H107 V-twin engine and a blacked-out Milwaukee H114 variant. At 3,000 rpm, these mills produce 109 and 119 pound-feet of torque respectively. The touring package of this retro-styled make includes a detachable windscreen, sealed and lockable hardbacks with one-touch open, cruise control, and a 2-piece seat and pillion. The 5-gallon tank, combined with 47 mpg fuel consumption, opens up a possibility to cover over 200 miles between stops. Finally, the Heritage Classic is sold in 11 color options, 5 of which are beautiful two-tone offerings. I totally agree that the majority of these models are beyond affordable, so this video calls for a spin-off about the cheapest baggers on the market. If you want to see it sooner rather than later, leave a request in the comment section. Watch more reviews of 2020 motorcycle lineups by clicking on the icons on the screen. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, like this video, and may the torque be with you!